Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، على بركة الله، وحييكم مشاهدينا الكرام. نتواصل عبر قنوات الكاس الرياضية والمتابعة للمشهد الختامي من بطولة آسيا للسنوكر والبلياردو الإنجليزي. إذن المشهد الختامي الذي يجمع كل من الإيراني أمير شاركوش والماليزي ثور شوان ليونغ. سنتواصل في متابعة هذا الحوار الثنائي مع ختام هذه البطولة التي جمعت 86 لاعب من 65 دولة. سنتحدث بأكثر تفاصيل حول ختام هذه البطولة ومدى نجاح هذه البطولة مع الكابتن بارك الخيارين رئيس الاتحاد الدولي للبلياردو والسنوكر. بداية سعيد بالاستضافة كابتن بارك.
الله يحييكم. طبعا أنا في البداية أحب أحيي الجمهور اللي على قناة الكاس، وأشكركم طبعا على مدة الأربعة أيام اللي تميتوا فيها معنا في النقل المباشر للبطولات كاملة.
نعم كابتن، بداية نتحدث عن ردود الأفعال وما مدى نجاح هذه البطولة، ونحن سنتابع المشهد الختامي الإيراني الماليزي.
والله شوف، الحمد لله يعني يمكن البطولة ناجحة من كل المقاييس. اليوم الكل قاعد يشيد بالتنظيم القطري للبطولة هذه. هناك داعمين للبطولة هذه، احنا نشكر من هالجهة هذه اللي هو بنك قطر الوطني كراعي رسمي للبطولة الآسيوية. بالنسبة له هو الشراكة الأولى بالنسبة له مع الاتحاد القطري للبلياردو سنوكر، اللي نتمنى أنها إن شاء الله في المستقبل تكون إن شاء الله متكررة إن شاء الله. المستوى الفني في البطولة هذه عالي جدا. هناك تقريبا 17 هايست بريك في البطولة هذه. بطولة مستواها الفني عالي. مستوى التنظيم الحمد لله الكل قاعد يشيد بالتنظيم، ونتمنى ان شاء الله التوفيق للمباراة النهائية اليوم ان شاء الله، وينتهي ان شاء الله اللي هو العرس الآسيوي اليوم.
وهذا ليس بالغريب على كل. شكرا كابتن بارك الخيارين. مباشرة والمشهد الختامي مع الزميل وسام كرني بعض التصريحات قبل انطلاق هذا الحوار الثنائي. تفضل وسام، لك الكلمة.
مساء الخير زميلي سهيل، بعد التحية لك ولضيفك ولمشاهدي ومتابعي قنوات الكأس، إلى جانبي جيم ليسي، السيد جيم ليسي، وهو نائب رئيس الاتحاد الدولي. First, you are very welcome to be here with us. This is the last day from the tournament. How do you evaluate it? What's your thoughts about it?
So the tournament so far has been very good. There's been a very high quality of play. There's been many century breaks. So it's been a fantastic tournament, a great quality. And the facility here in Qatar has been brilliant. And I only wish we had something like that back in Ireland. I think the final will be a very good final. I think it's very close between both players. Very difficult to call, but I think whoever gets in and gets the better start will have the advantage. But it's anybody's game.
Come on, there's supposed to be one champion. Whom do you think more is gonna go for the final? You saw them both playing. Right?
Maybe Amir, maybe just
so you take
just a little bit, maybe 55-45, a little bit extra, you know. But he has won many competitions, so it depends on who is hungry the most on the day. So
and I think Amir is more hungry.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
What about there is another tournament now, the English billiard and the billiard. What can you say about those?
The billiards, I suppose the top player in the billiards is always from India, Pankaj Advani. He's always the one to beat in these competitions. So he will be the one to watch. Interesting to see how the other players get on. But when you have the favourite tag, it's always a lot of pressure on you, and you have to perform all the time. Whereas the other players, they can come from behind and surprise you, you know. So, but interesting competition and great quality and great venue.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. إذن باختصار أشار أن هذه البطولة واحدة من أجمل البطولات التي تقام هنا، وقطر عادة أو دائما ما تقدم الأفضل من ناحية الخدمات أو من ناحية المكان وشتى الوسائل. عن مباراة اليوم أشار أن اللاعبان يملكان الفرصة للفوز، ولكن يبدو أن أمير أكثر جوعا ربما لهذه المنافسة. هذا باختصار ما لدي. سهيل، عودة إليك، تفضل.
شكرا للزميل وسام كرني. إذا نقترب من المشهد الختامي والحوار الثنائي. كابتن مبارك، بداية هل كانت هناك بعض المفاجآت فيما يخص ربما غياب البعض على أقول حتى المربع الذهبي صح التعبير؟
والله شوف، احنا يمكن امس خرج بطل العالم اللي هو الماليزي، كان في نفس المنافسة مع اللاعب الماليزي الآخر في المربع الذهبي. يمكن خروجه كان مفاجأة بالنسبة لنا، أنه هو بطل العالم البطولة الأخيرة، وهو كان فايز على أمير زركوش في النهائي في بطولة العالم السابقة 5-0 بالختام. فتوقعت أن أنا كان يوصل
يتواجد
في الختام، لكن اللاعب الثاني هو كان كذلك لاعب كان مسيطر على الوضع أمس، استطاع الفوز على بطل العالم بنتيجة 5-2. وهذه نتيجة صراحة تدل أن المباراة اليوم ليست بسهلة على أمير، وليست بسهلة على اللاعب الماليزي اللي هو ثور. أتوقع أنها راح تكون مباراة طويلة اليوم.
كابتن، أقول ربما الكثير رجحوا نوعا ما أمير، وقال حتى في الحوار قالوا ربما أكثر جوع، أكثر يعني بحث عن هذا اللقب. بطبيعة الحال هو بطل آسيا الموسم الماضي. أعتقد أنه أمير هو أكثر إصرار على الحفاظ على اللقب.
والله يشوف، اللاعب أمير هو من اللاعبين المميزين صراحة في المستوى العالمي أو على المستوى الآسيوي. هو لاعب الفاينل السنة الماضية مع اللاعب الماليزي الآخر. هذه بعد مباراة أخرى تجمع بين أمير ولاعب ماليزي آخر. أنا ما أدري يعني يمكن إحنا اليوم اللاعب ثور هو راجع من المحترفين من سنتين. أتوقع اللي يحتاج هذا اللقب هو اللاعب الماليزي، لأن من فترة طويلة غاب عن البطولات الآسيوية وراجع من المحترفين. ليست مرة سهلة اليوم عليه، لكن اللي راح يتحكم في أعصابه في بداية المباراة هو اللي راح يستولى.
شكرا جزيلا سيد مبارك الخيري رئيس الاتحاد الدولي إذن للبلياردو والسنوكر. سنتوصل لاحقا بعد متابعة هذا الحوار الثنائي لمزيد الحديث بالتأكيد ومتابعة حتى مراسم التتويج. شكرا جزيلا لك. مباشرة إلى الكابتن حسن سنك والتعليق على فعالية هذا الحوار الثنائي الإيراني الماليزي.
شكرا لك أخي وزميلي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي المشاهدين، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن شاء الله اليوم احنا في نقل المباراة النهائية اللي تجمع بين اللاعب البطل السابق أمير سارخوشي من إيران واللاعب الماليزي الفائز بالبطولة سنة 2014 والراجع من دوري أبطال بروفيشنال. فإن شاء الله نتمنى إن شاء الله لهم التوفيق. برحب بأخوي وزميلي عبد اللطيف الفوال في التعليق. يا هلا ومرحبا فيك أخوي عبد اللطيف. إن شاء الله
مرحبا. احنا اليوم امام نهائي شيق ما بين لاعبين غنيين عن التعريف، الماليزي ثور. حظوظ أمانة متساوية. لاعب حامل لقب نسخة 37 البطولة الآسيوية سنة 2022. كان لعب مباراة نهائية قوية جدا صراحة، نتيجة 5-0. اللاعب الماليزي أيضا حامل يعني فاز في هذه البطولة بطولة آسيا سنة 2014. لعب لمدة سنتين في دوري المحترفين. دائما أخوي حسن الناس اللي لعبت في دوري المحترفين عندها يعني يكتسب خبرة قوية من خلال الاحتكاك مع أفضل لاعبين على مستوى العالم. تصور حتى اللاعب الماليزي يكون يعني متعطش لبطولة آسيوية بعد غياب. أيوة، بعد غياب تقريبا 7 سنين. فبالتالي احنا ان شاء الله في يعني انا اتوقع راح يكون نهائي شيق، راح يكون في جدال ما بين اللاعبين صراحة.
نعم أعزائي المشاهدين في الأثناء هذا هو الكاس بتتوجه البطل إن شاء الله، بنعرف إن شاء الله بعدين. ودخول الحكم الدولي الحصل على الشارة الذهبية الآسيوية للتحكيم السيد شمس الدين من سريلانكا. نتوجه له التحية ونقول له بالتوفيق إن شاء الله بإذن الله. أعزائي المشاهدين، كذلك في هذه الأثناء تجرى مباريات بطولة سنوكر للسيدات على الصالة الثانية اللي شاركوا فيها 6 دول طبعا. نتمنى التوفيق إن شاء الله. وكذلك في بطولة الإنجليش بلياردو. الإنجليش بلياردو على طاولة السنوكر وليست إنجليش بلياردو على طاولة البلياردو طبعا، هذا للتوضيح فقط. فنتمنى إن شاء الله بداية موفقة، نشاهد نهائي قوي أخوي عبد اللطيف يمتع المشاهدين بإذن الله.
هو احنا متوقعين صراحة أنه راح يكون نهائي جميل.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to
the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. The host nation, Qatar Doha, played at Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. Played on the official table for the tournament, the Oraka Classic M1. My special guest, Michael Giorgio.
Thank you very much, Paul. Yeah, delighted to be here commentating on the final of this year's championship. It's been an amazing tournament so far, and we're just left with the best two in this championship. They've both been playing some amazing snooker to get to this point, and both players will be having an eye on that trophy and wanting to take it back to their respective countries.
Well, if Amir gets off to a cracking start like he did yesterday, Thor will be up against it. But one thing about it, we talked earlier, who do we feel that is going to win the match? It's going to be difficult, but I feel if Thor doesn't get in amongst the balls early, he's going to find it very difficult because Amir tends to get potting in straight away, Michael.
Yeah, we saw that in yesterday's semi-final. Amir looked very, very comfortable out there on the TV, on the main TV table, and I feel like, as I was saying to you earlier, Paul, this match could go either two ways. We're either going to see Amir come out to a flying start if he's presented with a chance early on, or Thor is a little bit more known for playing a tactical game. He kind of treats this like a game of chess. So as long as Amir doesn't get wrapped up into Rory Thor's way of playing, yeah, it's either going to go that way, to be honest. I can't call a winner here, personally.
Nor can I, because actually I can call a winner. It's called drama, and I've seen it in every session on the TV table. It tends to creep in, so I'm looking forward to seeing that happening, and misfortune and good fortune. So those are the keys in this match.
Yes, and I expect we'll see early on in this first frame, we won't see too many risky shots being taken on. Both players will try to get a feel for the table, just keep it nice and tight with their safety play and try to force an error from their opponent. Just seen a fairly loose safety shot there from Amir, who's just pushed the red over to the bottom right hand corner pocket. I'm not sure if it's too early in the match for Thor to be thinking about taking this on, but we'll see how he's feeling.
And congratulations to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation putting on the world stage once again, and the team effort over the last couple of weeks has been incredible, and everybody's pulled together to make this show happen. And congratulations to Qatar joining forces with one of the biggest TV companies in the country, Alcast, broadcasting all over the world.
Yeah, Amir's been left with a little tricky opening shot here. I'm trying to see a clear way for Amir to send the white back to the bulk area, but this is looking very, very tight. We could see an in-off here from this shot. He's to catch this wafer thin. Yeah, and he's played that very well. He'll be very happy with that shot. And now he's left raw with a very, very difficult safety shot. The two reds on the right hand cushion are potentially blocking a path for the cue ball back to bulk.
Both players already played on the TV table, as we see a careless shot there. Michael, this is an opportunity Amir thrives on. He started to get break building straight away, and this is the opportunity he wants.
Yeah, it was a very, very difficult safety shot there for Thor. He needed to catch that a lot thinner. He just wanted to slide past those two reds and send the white towards the green pocket. He's just caught the red on the way back up, and he's, like you said, presented Amir with a fantastic early opportunity. And I must say, the reds are looking nicely positioned here for Amir to take this opening frame. He does have the black spot fairly tied up at the moment, so he may be tempted to work the pink ball early on here. Just needs to make sure he's landing on a red. He's already mapping out the way he wants to take the next 3 or 4 shots.
And the misfortune is taking a part already, Michael. We've seen it time and time again as we watch the red being missed there.
Yeah, I think Amir didn't want to catch the green on the way back down after the blue, and just left himself a little tricky on that red. It was very missable. It's a big occasion here.
And where's the white? It knocked on the door. And yeah, he won't be happy with that, leaving the red. And a golden opportunities here for Amir. I know it's the first frame, Michael, but best of 9 to get that first frame is pressure.
Yeah, it's a quick race for this final, first to 9. So we will have this match over 2 sessions. It's going to be very, very important for either player to take those first 2 frames. I feel like you want to command an early lead in this match, put your opponent under pressure, and Amir, he has another great chance here after that miss by Thor.
And we saw just now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, the beautiful trophy. And to be crowned QMB Asian Snooker Champion of 2023 is the title they want. Both want that. And you couldn't have asked for a better match, Michael. The tournament over the last few days, that white is destined to go in the middle, Mike. What a great shot there by Amir.
Yes, Amir is defending champion of this event, so he will be wanting to take that trophy back home to Iran very, very badly. Both players will want their hands on that trophy and the name on that roll of honour. Bit of a loose safety shot there. Amir was sending the cue ball travelling. He's left himself an opening red. This is missable at this point in the match. Needs to keep his body still and get through that cue ball.
What a shot.
Yeah, he's played that extremely. I think he's got into it too much. I think he just wanted to come up for the blue. He may still have enough space to play the brown here into the corner. The cue ball will naturally be travelling back down towards the red, so he doesn't need to do anything too much with the... Doesn't need to work the cue ball too much here.
I did the commentary last year on Amir's game, and I've done it a few times in the finals, and in the semis. It was the best I've ever seen Amir play, and I feel, Michael, Amir has come to get the title. He's so focused, and all those hundreds of hours of practice and his whole country watching and the worldwide audience, he wants to put on a show here, and we are in for a cracker of a match.
That's right, indeed. Both players are very experienced in this end of the tournament. Thor being a former professional himself, and he's played on some big stages around the world. And Amir, he's defending champion, so it is an interesting matchup here. They both have extensive experience in this situation, so it's literally, I think, just the way the balls are going to fall for them and how they're going to deal with the pressure when it comes towards the end part of the match, shall we say. But Amir is looking very, very comfortable here early on. He's looking very, very focused and determined.
We saw this in the semi-finals, and I've seen this in the earlier stages, Michael. He tends to get amongst the balls and get break building, but the human error does creep in. But I believe on this occasion, in the final, that human error won't happen today. He slowed his pace down so focused to get the job done. But what a opening frame for Amir.
He's just looking at the black here. I think he's wanting to get this back on its spot as soon as possible. It's looking to just make the last handful of reds a little bit awkward where it's positioned.
Oh, wow. The drama, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's back. As we watch Amir, I've always said it, Michael, the easy ones are the hardest shots on the table. As we see the replay there, it was a formality red for Amir. Now Thor has got a plant to the corner, and all of a sudden, this will suit Thor. He's a great player in tactical battles as well as in potting, and of course he played his fellow countryman in the semis. He's played very well to win 4-2. But right now, he is so determined, and the focus. Wow, he's taking on the green here, Mike.
Yes, Amir's going to be disappointed with that miss with the red. It may have just been a lack of focus, or he was just thinking too much on where he's trying to position the cue ball. We've all done it before, just taking our eye off the pot, but he's left Thor back in with a chance here. Excellently struck green there by Thor to keep control of the cue ball. And this is not the position Amir wanted Thor. I wouldn't say we have a new favourite for the frame, but we do have a few awkward shots here. There's going to be, in maybe 2 or 3 shots time, key shots coming up, which will determine the winner of this opening frame. But both players are itching to get that first frame on the board.
Well, looking at the table there, Michael, and that he needed to come a little bit further down, and it hasn't happened.
Yes, it's come a little bit short. It's not terrible news for him. He can bring one of these reds from the side cushion off into play. I imagine he'll be stunning this red into the cluster. He wants to get a good cue ball. He doesn't want to leave Amir any type of long shot, and yeah, he'll be disappointed with that. He's left Amir a shot to nothing with this red to the side of the pink. Amir is a prolific long potter, so he will be fancying the shot.
Michael, I'm starting to see something. Yes, it was a difficult shot, but tension is built up in Amir's arm there. He's just gone through he didn't go through the cue ball there.
No, I think I saw his back arm just come out to the side, and he threw some unintentional side, and at the pace he played it at, he just sent the cue ball in a different direction. But you'll be pleased to see Thor miss there with another opportunity. He doesn't want too many opportunities during this opening frame. He'll be wanting to secure it as quickly as possible. Just apply the pressure as much as he can onto Thor. As we know, the longer it takes to put that first frame on the board, it just gets harder and harder as the match goes on.
And it's back. Amir is with that unforced error. And we almost saw the cue ball go into the middle pocket again. From both players, it is destined to go in there. And this game, I feel, Michael, suits for, because it's tactical battle. I will say it is the best I've seen on the TV table. Tremendous player for tactical battle. So It's going to be a big match for both players. And again.
I think we're starting to see cracks appear in Amir's game, maybe early on. Neither player looks very, very settled at the moment. He looks like a different player from yesterday's performance in the semi-final.
100%.
But it's still early, it's still the first frame. They are infamous for being a little scrappy.
And it just bounced there, Michael. He was trying to get the cue ball in behind the green. And this game will suit Thor because it's his tactical battle. He's won a lot of frames on this table. Shot to nothing, Michael, to the left corner. And he's missed it. And he catches that blue. There's a golden opportunity for Amir.
As we see there, over 6 minutes since Amir's last pot, so he'll be glad to be presented with a fairly straightforward pot. Again, at this point in the final, everything is missable. But yeah, he's played that very, very well. And he's landed perfectly on the yellow to come down for the 3 reds around the black area. I imagine he'll be trying to cannon the middle one of those 3 to leave himself options on either 2 side.
And I would also like to say congratulations, Michael, being a professional coach at Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation for the Qatar team. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Paul.
And the unexpected miss is coming in. The human error. He cannot believe the red has been missed. And Thor now has got a golden opportunity. And already the drama has happened, Michael.
Yes, Amir's beginning to look a little bit frustrated. I'm not sure if the pressure of the occasion is getting to him, and he's, you know, it is a final and pressure does happen, but he does have a fairly strong lead in this opening frame, and where the reds are currently positioned, I'm sure it's highly possible that we're going to see him return to this frame. But again, we can't take anything away from Thor. He's very experienced. He's been in situations like this very much, and he'll be pleased to see Amir missing the balls that he's missing, because yesterday's performance was nothing like this, and it's going to be very tricky for Amir to fall into the trap of wanting to win so much. We've seen it so many times this week with other players just trying a little bit too hard to win their matches, and it just affects their game overall.
So it's going to be very shortly develop the reds now off the cushions after this red to the corner with a colour. But he's very clever, Michael, taking the red down the cushion. He's very confident with them. He has potted them.
I imagine he's going to want to leave himself an angle off this next red. Now his ideal position would be to land high on the black on the left hand side of the table. From that he could play the cannon into the higher red of the 2 on the side cushion, and if he doesn't land on the second one, he still does have the other one down the cushion to the black corner. But he stunned it in.
And I said that yesterday, Michael, he has such a strength of going down the cushions with that pace and making it look so easy. How difficult is that, Michael?
Yes,
what a
yeah.
shot.
That is an excellent recovery shot there from Thor. He's played it as a shot to nothing, and rightly so. No prizes for the next shot he's going to play here. I imagine we'll see him there in some trouble. And I think we do have a new favourite for the opening frame. I don't think Amir's going to be wanting to hit this red just off one cushion. He'll probably be looking to come off the black cushion also and cannon the red from behind, just to not leave or anything on. But he can also just hit this as hard as he can and hope for the best, which I think he has done.
And the good fortune has arrived.
This game can be very, very, very cruel. You could play the right shot and still get punished for it. As Rory looks on in disbelief. He does have a one cushion escape here that he's currently eyeing up. Again, every colour is in the open, so the person who pots this next red will be looking as a firm favourite for this opening frame.
What a clever shot there. Has it bounced enough? I think he can see it, Michael.
Yeah, I don't think that red's travelled far enough. Got to feel a little sorry for Thor there, the way the events have unfolded the last couple of shots. It's an excellent golden opportunity for Amir to take the opening frame. He just needs to work out how to manoeuvre the blue and the brown and the yellow. They're very close together. They're blocking each other in a weird way. The yellow's not potable in two pockets. It's not as straightforward.
And the human error has arrived. Because that red out of the cushion, Michael, will cost him the frame because it's bounced near the pocket. But right now, Amir has got so much control in taking the first frame. How important is that, Michael, to take the first frame in best of 9?
Yeah, best of 9 in a snooker player's world is considered quite short, so it's a sprint and not a marathon. So you'd want to get an early lead. You want to try to get your opponent will be thinking, you know, you both want that first frame. You just both want to settle down. You don't feel settled until that first frame's on the board. So they'll both be. This is probably one of the most important frames in the match. As we saw yesterday, Amir took the first one, just settled down immediately and ran away with a 5-0 victory.
Oh, he's missed it. Doesn't want to hit the pink. Did we put back there? I feel sorry for Thor in such a way. He played a great safety battle shot. And if you've just joined us, the previous shot getting out the snooker and leaving the red over the pocket has allowed Amir to play a tactical battle. But right now, Michael, this yellow not only has to hit it, he has to get it safe. Oh, dear of him. And they play the yellow from there.
Absolutely, that's a frame winner, an opportunity. I don't think he'd be putting him back, as you know, potentially Rory could escape the snooker and leave it safe. So this is a golden opportunity to take the first frame. Amir just needs to remain focused, not get too tense in his shots. He's just falling a little short of this green, so he's going to be leaving a little distance between the cue ball and the brown next. However, the best thing about it is the blue's very, very close to the pocket, so he won't be needing to work the cue ball just too much. Just 2 stun shots would suffice here. And this is frame ball. Once this goes in, Thor will be needing snookers at this point. So this is the biggest shot of the frame so far, I'd say.
Execute it well.
Brown wiped its feet on the way in there.
And a sign of...
And they'll be very, very pleased to take this out. He did have some early on chances. Missed a few careless shots, but we'll be pleased to see the first frame go to him. And I expect to see a concession from Thor after this shot.
Good pink as well.
Right, pink, and that is one.
So join us in frame number 2 very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. The host nation, Qatar Doha, played at Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. The official table is Araka Classic M1. My special guest, Michael Giorgio. Welcome.
Thank you, and welcome everybody to those of you who have just joined us on frame 2 and missed the first opening frame. Saw quite a scrappy affair between the two players. I think the occasion may be creeping in, and we've seen evidence of that in there. A few crazy misses actually in the first frame, but Amir had some good fortune towards the end of it, and then securely won it on the brown at the end. So we shall see if that's going to just settle him. And Rory is experienced, very experienced snooker player, so he won't be giving up too easily. He'll be taking this game to Amir, letting him know he is, here for the trophy. He's not just going to give it away to him.
Already we're in the safety battle. No player wants to give this. Oh, and what a nice shot there. Oh, he's so close, Michael. Difficult shot.
Yeah, it's a difficult shot. I don't think this red passes the green into the corner pocket, so I think he played it as a shot to nothing. The only red he could leave on was the one he went for. So we just... Oh, he may have left this red at the bottom of the cluster. I'm not sure if he spotted it.
What a shot, Michael.
Yeah, that's fairly careless from Thor, I must say, just to leave that on. I'm not sure if he looked to the pack properly. But it would be disappointed to have left that on and left Amir with another chance here, a golden chance to double his lead. Now he will be looking to clear these two reds that are towards the corner pockets. They're both currently blocking the black into potting into those pockets. So they will be the priority here to ensure a well constructed break. But again, he's played that in a way I probably wouldn't have played it that way.
And the misfortune, Michael, has come again in this game. And Amir is smiling and muttering, "How did that happen?"
Yeah, I don't think that was misfortune at all. I think that was just a poor shot selection, to be honest. To stun, into bulk and back down towards the pack is it's not the smartest shot. Maybe the occasion's clouding his judgment a little bit, or maybe the table's playing a little bit differently, and he doesn't look too comfortable out there. And with the red over the corner pocket to the left hand side of the table, this isn't a straightforward safety shot. Far from it, actually.
And to get the cue ball to hit the red in the balk area, he's going to need the long rest here, the swan rest. But right now, he's got to get it somehow safe. Right, you're right, Michael. The red in the corner pocket is so difficult to keep safe. Which is the best way, Michael, to get out of this one?
It's just looking now. I'm trying to look, and there's not too many places on the table where you can leave this safe. The only thing I'd imagine he can play is to nestle up to this red on the bulk cushion and hopefully block off the path to the red. But if he does miss this, which I think he has, he'll only have one more attempt at this before he needs to hit the red, because I think he can see this red full ball into bulk. I think there's a path, so he'll be wanting to hit this.
He's missed it, Michael. If he misses the red, ladies and gentlemen, it's frame over. A miscue. Oh, the drama is back. He has to hit a red, or it's lost a frame. As we just see the replay.
So I believe the referee has issued the warning. If he is to foul or miss the reds on this attempt, he will be forfeiting the frame.
Michael, I feel that he's left it to the corner. And if so, Thor's got another golden opportunity here. Very well done.
Yes, again, Rory's been a nice opening red there. They can be a little bit tricky, those thin cuts into the corner. I think Rory would just be happy to be back at the table. Amir had a golden opportunity there to score a heavy lead and get in front in this second frame. But again, he'll be wanting to clear this red over the bottom left-hand corner pocket, clear the path for the black, and I think that shot's gone wrong for him there. Trying to work out what he's actually played on there. He may have tried to come up to stay above the pack. Yeah, I don't think he hit the topspin in the place where he wanted. It looked more like a stun run through than a topspin shot. So we're playing like a shot to nothing plant here, using the pack as cover in case he does miss this. Like so.
Very well spotted there, Michael. As we watch the replay, he almost had it. Got the cue ball nicely away from the pack, so it's going to cause Amir to play safe. But Amir's gone for the free ball plant, and it's gone horribly wrong. He hasn't come out too bad there, Michael.
This is a very, very cagey opener. I'm not sure if he can reach the red next to the one over the pocket. If he can, he'll be definitely taking on the plant. Stunning back up for the blue. It's another opportunity for me in my eyes. Oh, he's played that well.
What a shot. That, ladies and gentlemen, was under tremendous pressure, because if he missed it, there was a possibility of going 2 frames behind. And right now, if you've just joined us, it's starting to turn into a thriller.
I think Thor's just had a little bit, as you can see on the replay, the bottom red on that cluster of reds, it does pass into the bottom right hand corner pocket, so he may have identified that as a potential way of opening these reds. You won't need to, or is he looking at a plant also, potential plant? He doesn't want to be going into them relying on luck to continue this break. He can develop these reds and stay in control, which is always the preferred method.
He's missed it, Michael. A golden opportunity. The easy ones, as we see on the replay. Surely he can't miss it, but he has. And the drama is happening.
Yeah, we saw this in the first frame with Amir, with the red to the bottom left-hand corner pocket, just focusing a little bit too much on the cue ball, on the positional side of things, and just took his eye off the pot. He wanted to try so hard to not snooker himself on this bottom red to open the pack, and just completely forgot about the potting. So Amir will be thrilled to be in this frame still after the opportunities that have been had.
Well, we are broadcasting all over the world. Alcast have teamed up with Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. As you can see the cameras there behind Amir. We are all over the world, and I can assure you all the countries are here watching as well. And Amir, defending champion, and it's back. I've seen that before, Michael. It's happening. The drama. And the good fortune has arrived.
Yes, Amir will be very, very happy to see that red disappear into the green pocket. I don't know if he's trying to force this break a little bit too much. Could have played a safe shot. Again, that green has wiped its feet on the way into the pocket. And again, he's not in control. He doesn't look settled. He looks far from settled in this match. And I think this final is far from over. I'm expecting to see twists and turns in this match personally. I think Thor will be feeling hopeful from what he's seen at the moment, because anything is missable at this point, as we've seen there from Amir again.
I've not seen Amir miss so many balls. He can pot them, no problem, but all of a sudden he's missing. Oh, what a shot that is, Michael. He's played that perfect. If we can get this frame and go one apiece, psychologically the pressure will be on Amir, because he's had opportunities and it's happened. But wait a minute. This guy, but the red's over the middle, but it's all happening. Another black there missed off the spot. Sorry, just off the cushion, sorry. And that gave Thor perfect opportunity to get break building. But Amir takes the middle there as we watch the replay.
Yes, I think Thor was just trying to get those reds open. That's why he's generated the power on that shot, which has made it more. It's made the pot harder, obviously. If you're going to use power, it's very difficult to control the shot as much, so anything becomes missable. But Amir has been left with I'd say a half chance. He made a good pot with the red to the middle, and this is tricky, and we've seen him miss a lot easier shots than this.
It's all happening, Michael. Another golden opportunity for Thor to come to the table and I feel that he's destined to get this frame.
Yeah, Amir is looking very, very frustrated out there. Understandable as well. It's a big occasion. He's taking on the big shots. He's playing the right shots positively as well, and we saw that with that brown. And he's played the perfect cannon. He's opened the reds perfectly, and the balls are there poised now. And Thor won't be needing that red on the left hand cushion. So he can take these 6 reds with high valued colours, and that'll be enough to secure the second frame.
So why hasn't Amir become more consistent, Michael? When he was in the semi-finals yesterday, he looked untouchable, and all of a sudden he's his misfortune there, and he hasn't performed like he played yesterday, Michael. Is it the occasion, the final?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm just having a look now at the way this cue ball is coming off the cushion. I don't know if this table is playing a lot different than yesterday. It's looking a little bit heavier, a little bit squarer today. I'm not sure if the environment in the room has changed and it's affecting the way the balls are being played around the table, but both players are struggling at the moment. And again, that was a golden opportunity for Thor to secure this second frame, and Amir will be delighted that he's only managed to score 8 points from that visit.
Yeah, right, Michael. And the safety battle has taken place once again. They're both determined, Michael, to get this frame. They're focusing and trying so hard.
Yes, and if there's one thing we know about Thor, he doesn't shy away from a safety battle too much. He thrives off them. We saw that in yesterday's semi-final against his fellow countryman, Lim, the current world champion, shall we say. Amazing attacking player, high scoring, plays with the right shots, and Thor just grinded him out and made the game very, very difficult for him. So he doesn't get too affected by his opponents, which is a great attribute to have as a snooker player. He's happy to keep this tight all day long and just play safety for hours upon end.
Well, he's played that very nice there, Mike. Trying to go in behind the green.
Yes, Amir will just be playing the up and down safety off this side red, probably looking to get the cue ball. I think he's hit that a little bit too thick, personally. I think he wanted to be behind the yellow on that side of the ball, but he'll be happy with how that's come out. I don't think he's left any potential shots to nothing for Thor, so we'll see another safety shot. And both players knowing exactly how important this second frame is. 2-0 deficit is very, very different to a 1-1 situation, so at this point neither player will be wanting to make errors at this point in the match.
It's a very clever shot there, Michael. He's keeping Amir at distance, making it very difficult for him.
Yes, Amir will be looking to just clip off this thin. He wants to leave the cue ball somewhere in between, in and around the yellow pocket. He will be pushing reds. Oh, he's played it a lot thicker. It's a bit more of an aggressive shot. I kind of like that. He's starting to ask questions of Thor. Just need answering. And I don't see any clear path back. He may be forced into taking one on here, unless he has the angle to just nestle in onto this red by the black cushion. Well, he has seen something.
Oh, Mikey did go for it, but with safety in mind. Very good shot as we watch the replay. Very close. And Amir's missed it again.
It's been very fortunate there not to leave anything on. It was a big shot again. It's nice to see that Amir's not changing the way he plays despite the misses. He's not curling up into a ball or disappearing into a shell. He's still wanting to win this game, and he has been fortunate not to leave Thor a easier opening red here. As Thor studies the table where he wants to leave the cue ball, I imagine we'll see. This is a big shot. Huge shot.
He's missed it. Has he left it, Michael? I think the other red... Let's have a look at the replay. So close. But I think Amir can get to it. And Thor will be disappointed with that red being missed. And Amir is so happy.
No, I agree. I don't actually think that was the right shot for him to take on. It just seemed a little bit too aggressive at this point in the match. He does have a little bit of a lead in this frame, so he wanted to do his best to protect it, and he's just tempted by that red down the cushion, and just could not resist. But it's cost him, and Amir's just fallen short with that positional shot for this red into the middle. We were very, very disappointed with that, but I'm not sure if the table's playing a little bit heavier today than we saw yesterday. It seems like he's just trying to throw that extra bit of power in. It doesn't seem as fluid as yesterday's match, does it?
Not at all. I've not seen Amir miss so many. And if you've just joined us, this is the final. We've had drama, and it's back. He was very fortunate, but that red does go, Mike, I believe. As we watch the replay, he is not playing anywhere near he played in the semis, as Thor takes his red to the corner and opens up the cluster to hold for the black. And what a beautiful shot, Michael.
Yeah, he controlled that very, very well. He has been left with a slightly trickier cutback on the black. He knew those reds were going to send the cue ball into the bolt cushion, so he needed to play that with side. It was a great shot. It was harder than it looked, but this is frame ball for me here. And he's just caught the black cushion there. He's missed an opening. Yeah, both players are struggling out there, and the way the match is going at the moment, I still don't think this frame's over.
So all of a sudden, Amir has started to run away with this frame, with the break building, with everything in the open. Even though it's 31-31, Amir's very comfortable getting a break. However, stay tuned. Human errors, misfortune is creeping in. Anything can happen.
And now this becomes a huge frame for the match, I feel. Thor, he's had a number of chances in this frame. I'm sure on other days he'd be winning this frame within two visits maximum, but he's had much more than that. I'm not sure if it's the occasion that's getting to him still, but we know he's a fighter. He won't be giving up just too easily, even though it's a race to 5 and not a race to 2. But as he keeps conceding these frames, they will build up on him, and he'll be feeling the pressure as the match goes on. And Amir is a player that thrives off confidence. So the more frames that do go on the board, we'll see much more fluidity with his play. His tempo will probably speed up, and he'll be treating this final like it was another practice session back home.
So this red and the black to go to the yellow. It's starting to look like a frame winner.
Yeah, so with that red disappearing, Amir takes on the black here, which I think he will do. He'll just need yellow and green to leave Thor in the snooker's required stages, as we see there. Look at the difference. Oh, he's hit that way too hard.
But wait a minute, Michael. There's life still in this game. Containing safety there, Michael.
Yeah, I think he's got the snooker here. Thor may need to swerve around this. This white and yellow can be going anywhere on this table, but Thor won't be too displeased with that shot. He'll know that this is it's a tricky shot first of all, but to get position up for the green, it will require tremendous cueing, which Amir is actually more than capable of doing. But again, very, very scrappy frame. Amir's just made sure of the yellow. Only needs one more ball in this frame to leave Thor needing snookers. And as the frame does go on, it's looking very likely that we'll see a 2-0 lead for Amir in the opening of this match.
Going for the cut, but Michael, he's left it near the jaws. I don't feel that, as we watch the replay, he did go for the cut, knowing he is going to have a shot to nothing. But right now, is that possible to stay up the top there, Mike, for the brown? Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah, I don't think Thor had any other opportunity there. He'll actually be pleased that he didn't get the double kiss on the green on the way back down, and he hasn't left Amir anything too straightforward. He may even play this cue ball across the table twice and try to bring the cue ball in behind the black and the pink, sending the green up and down the table. Oh no, he's played a containing shot. Now there is a potential for a snooker here.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I think Amir was asking for that, sending the green so close to those two balls. It's just making it fairly easy. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is a big occasion. Both players want their name on that trophy and may just be clouding judgment slightly. But we do know one thing for sure, and that is Thor is an amazing tactician. and safety player. So Amir will probably be finding himself snookered or in awkward situations frequently in this match. That white has just crept past the black, and I think Amir may be tempted into going for this. We'll see how he's feeling.
I've often said it, Michael. The key ball in this frame will be the brown ball. And no chances whatsoever Amir's giving any easy options. But there is a possible double, Michael. But I don't see for... I have seen him take these on. And there it is. He almost had it. As we watched the replay, he was very close, Michael.
Yeah, it was a clever shot, well spotted there, Paul. And but again, where Thor's left his cue ball, it's a very questionable position. If he was going for the pot, I'm sure he probably wanted to leave himself a lot closer to the bolt cushion to have a shot at this brown. But Amir does have a safety shot there. He doesn't want to be disturbing this brown. As you said, it was a key shot for Thor, key ball. And if Thor is to have any chance in this frame, he'll need to disturb that brown at some point.
Well, once again we see the double kiss there, but he's okay. Is that a possible snooker there, Michael? In behind the pink and the black?
No, Amir's going to be taking this on. His natural path of the cue ball is going to be taking him back up to the brown, so he will be treating this as a shot to nothing. Just needs to put everything into the pot and he'll be fine.
But where's the green? Where is the green? And now, this is surely a golden opportunity to get back to the brown. He didn't hit it hard enough, Michael.
Yeah, I think he was a lot straighter on that shot than we saw from our angle. So he just needed to use tremendous power and topspin to bring the cue ball around the table. But again, now he's in control because he's the one moving this brown. He can control this frame. He does need cover on this blue.
It's just crept out. So 54 plays 34, 22 at the table.
There's a marvellous shot. Fantastically well worked out there. I wasn't sure if he'd be tempted in taking the brown on, but made a very, very mature decision there in playing the snooker. He had a huge target with the pink and the black together. And now Thor has a very tricky situation ahead of him and needs to hit this brown.
What a shot, Michael. That has to go down. Amir will take the double on, but that will go down as a great get out the snooker in this match. Amir hasn't gone far enough. Michael, I've noticed something. Stay with me. Has the speed of the cloth slowed down?
I personally think it's looking a little heavy out there. A lot of players have fallen short on their shots today. So that maybe the cloth has slowed down slightly, or there may be some extra humidity in the room today in the arena, which can play a huge effect on how the balls run. Nonetheless, this is a grueling battle for both players, and a lot is riding on just this brown. Every other colour's in the open, so it's kind of like a black ball game, but not with the black.
And what a clever shot that is. Oh, it's just come above the pink as we saw Thor shake his head. I'm starting to enjoy this game so far in the match of the final. I'm really enjoying it. Of all the matches, as we watch Amir take the swerve on, this will go down as the most enjoyable match I've seen so far in the whole tournament. But, and it's a big but, has he left it, Michael? I'm not too sure from the camera angle.
I think he's played that very, very well, actually. He was looking at the line of where he wanted to leave the cue ball, and I thought he's got a huge swerve here. He needs to go cushion first. He may have a chance of potting this.
Oh, he's left it. Thor will be disappointed. He had a golden opportunity with the green to the brown. It didn't happen, and all of a sudden the frame slipped away. So the brown goes in. The points go to 58, plays 34, 18 on the table, a snooker required. But wait a minute, with the pink and the black down there, Michael, this is, as we watch the replay, he wasn't far out.
No, I knew Thor would be going back to the table. Like you said, the pink and the black together, it makes a huge target to leave the cue ball, and that is a fantastic snooker straight off the bat. And it is 2 snookers required at this stage. There's 18 on the table. A 5-point foul would leave him with 23, so it will be 2 unless Amir strikes the black or the pink, and that would change things dramatically. Thor may even be tempted to pot this blue and snooker on the pink and the black. You are having one shot at a snooker, but would give you an opportunity to win the match. But where they're situated now, they're absolutely perfect for him.
Oh, he's caught it. Perfect.
That's a fantastic escape there by Amir. A lot of players will throw right-hand side on that sort of shot. But he's done the complete opposite and squared the cue ball off the second cushion. Very nicely worked out there.
Almost. That was so close. How difficult was that, Michael, to get it in between the red, the pink and the black? How difficult was that?
Yeah, I think that shot looked harder than it looked. He needed to catch that nice and thin. Just called it slightly thick. But again, he's left Thor with another opportunity here to get a snooker in. I think it would actually be worth for Amir to just trickle this blue over the pocket and force Thor into potting it. The way he can play the snooker off the pink and black, I don't think it can be a tricky snooker, because the pink will need to stay down in the black area for him to snooker Amir off the pink. I'm not sure if he's realised that.
He's so close. Just another turn. Clever shot there by Amir, taking on the double.
This is close.
It's close. It's in. And how difficult now as we watch Amir hit the pink.
I expect we'll see a concession here for 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us in frame number 3 very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Well, welcome back to the final of the QMB Asian Snooker Championships 2023. What do you think of it so far, Michael?
Yeah, it's been a very, very scrappy affair up until now. Both players feeling the pressure. Amir will be delighted to be 2-0 in front over Thor. However, he does know Thor does have the reputation of not giving up and just fighting to the end, but Amir is in a fantastic position here. He has a commanding lead. Every frame is huge in these best of 9, so we're looking just like he did in the previous frames to get an early chance, try to get ahead in this frame and try to control it. But he needs to be careful he doesn't relax too much against Thor. It just takes one frame to gain confidence and get settled in this frame. Again, we're just seeing a slightly loose safety shot there from Thor. He's left Amir a long red to the bottom left hand corner, and I feel he may be tempted at this point in the match.
I just seen something there, Michael. He moved. Watch the replay. See he's thrown himself into that red, and that's why he's missed. Now he has got them in the past by staying down and going through the queue. Bit of tension there, Michael.
Yeah, I think he just threw some unwanted side. He was probably more focused on bringing the cue ball back to the bulk area instead of actually focusing on the pots. Again, we've seen another loose safety attempt there from Thor. He hasn't even reached the knuckles. I feel like with this table playing slightly heavier, as we was pointing out earlier, I feel like any kind of side that may be placed on the cue was just amplified and exaggerated in the shot. You know, a little bit of unwanted right hand side may push the cue ball off course, and that just makes everything very, very hard unless you're striking true centre. That was an excellent opening red there for Thor. I think he still does have a shot at the brown. And there's a few reds open, so he does have a choice of what he can play on.
Well, once again, the human error, should I say, as we watch the brown miss on the replay. He's not playing his best for. He's out there. Would it be fair to say, Michael, he's trying too hard out there?
Yes, possibly. He's had some great chances in the opening 2 frames and he's not managed to take them, so his confidence will have been knocked from the back of that. Amir, on the other hand, it's just business as usual. He's had opportunities. Okay, he hasn't taken them as well as he did yesterday, like we saw in the semi-final, but he's doing enough for the final at the moment, and Thor's going to be very, very disappointed if the longer this final continues and the way he's playing. If there's no change soon, we'll be seeing Amir regain his title as Asian champion. But again, snooker is a very unpredictable game, and things can change very, very quickly, so I don't want to say too much too soon, but I'd say out of the two, Amir does look the most settled for me. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, you're spot on there, Michael. And once again, Amir has got a golden opportunity due to the fact of the brown being missed by 4. He's amongst the balls, and all of a sudden I'm seeing something, Michael. He's slowed down his rhythm at the table, his consistency, as we watch here, and more focused as we watch the pink go to the corner. And all of a sudden, Michael, he's starting to look a new person out there. Is that because he's 2-0 up?
Possibly, and with the opportunities he's been presented by Thor, Thor's not really putting any pressure on Amir, so he can just play as if he was playing down the local club or practicing with his friends. He doesn't need to put the occasion into the picture, because unless Thor can apply some pressure to Amir and ask questions of his game, and I'm struggling to see how he can, the way the match has gone so far. He really does need to dig deep, find something, maybe something that he found against his fellow countryman Lin yesterday in the semi-final. Something needs to change for him, basically. The way this match is going on, he's just gifting Amir chance after chance, just making it very, very easy for him.
Nicely opened the pack. Very attacking shot that, Michael.
Yeah, I think that just signifies how Amir's beginning to feel in this match, beginning to play the right shots. He's always played a attacking game, a solid game, but that is a positive shot, and I think he's tightening the grip on Thor. He knows he's got Thor rattled here a little bit, and he's still not settled 2 frames in. I don't know why he jumped up so quickly there off the shot on there. Maybe he thought he missed it, but it looks like he's played a perfect shot, correct side of the blue to come back down for the reds, and he is in full control of this match at the moment.
I have seen Amir do that, jump off the shot due to tension, and all of a sudden misbelief does that for him. His lack of confidence. Over the years I've seen that time and time again, but it's very rare I've seen him miss so much as we watch the replay, and he stayed down on the cue action. He's sort of like a machine when he's in front with lots of confidence, but however, all of a sudden things go wrong and it affects his mind and the way he plays. So he's such a great player and a consistent player when he's in front, and I believe it's down to the way he's you're right, Mike, the way he's playing now. He's like in his local club. The occasion is the highest level occasion over the week, defending champion in the final, and this is how he plays. So smooth as we watch there, the replay. Is it, sometimes we talked about it, Michael, self-belief, how well you're playing, and can have a knock-on effect the way you play?
I don't think any of these players have any doubts in terms of their self-belief. They've both played outstanding snooker all round to reach this point in the tournament, and it's sometimes the final hurdle is the hardest. So of course everybody wants to get their name on the trophies, but it's the one that remains the calmest and the most composed is often the one that gets to take the trophy home. And Amir, he just looks more settled at the moment. He's looking quietly confident. He doesn't seem as jabby as before. He's cueing nicely now. He's found his timing, and I personally believe Thor's chances in this match were missed early on. The longer these frames go on and Amir keeps coming out victorious, the harder Thor's going to be finding the pockets will appear smaller. And Amir's got a fantastic lead in this third frame. Only needs two reds, two colours for Rory to be needing snookers.
That's a very good shot there, Michael.
Yeah, the pressure was on. The reds were open. He had a red over the bottom left-hand corner pocket. I'm not sure. It looks. I think it's a bit closer to the cushion than what it's looking on our screens. He's looking for a good angle where he can just top spin this off two cushions and remain on the black nicely. And this red in the next colour will be looking like a 3-0 lead for Amir. The finishing line will be in sight for him.
And all of a sudden, Michael, we are seeing a glimpse of what he did in the semi-finals. Play very strong, and all of a sudden, first time in the match, we're seeing it here, as he only needs the black. Snookers will be required, but one thing about it, there's still plenty of points, but he's got it. It's only just gone in, so he's okay. And you are right, Michael. 3-0 is looking anonymous now in respects to getting this match.
No, this has been an excellent break to take the 3-0 lead. I don't think we'll be seeing Thor come back to the table after this visit, but he's got a lot of working out to do in terms of how he can come back into this match. But the way Amir is looking there, this could be the start of something. He's just looking. We're starting to see glimpses of what he was doing yesterday in his semi-final match, and yeah, it's looking very, very one-sided at the moment.
Well, as you can see, there is a possible century. That's still a long way to go. The highest break in the match so far. And wouldn't it be nice to see a century here in the final? The highest break on the TV table was 130. And in the ladies this morning, I believe it was 66. As we watch the red now go to the corner. I'm sure he's trying to get to the century. .95. He's very close. Stay with us. So the green for the century. He's missed it, but congratulations. Join us very shortly in frame number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Well, welcome back. We're in frame number 4. And Michael with the miss green for a century in the final. How do you feel it's gone so far?
I mean, it was very, very scrappy early on in this final. For those of you who have joined us just now, those first 2 frames could have been either way. They could have gone either way, but Amir has come on top. He looked very, very comfortable for the first time in this match in that previous frame. As you said, he's missed green for century, so I don't think he'll be too disappointed with that. But he's looking much more stronger in this match, and I feel like Thor's getting to a point in this game where his back is against the wall, only has 6 frames left in this final, and he needs to win 5 of those. So it is a tall ask from Thor, but he's experienced enough. I'm sure he's come back from deficits like this before.
I've often called it, Michael, the comeback, as we watched Amir take on a double. I'm not always right, but one thing I will say, stay tuned and stay with us, because this young man, Thor, is one of the best technicians I've seen on the TV table. He's very consistent. And where's the red? But he's okay, but I think, looking at this camera angle, yeah, just missed it, Michael.
Yeah, Amir will be very delighted to see that red stay over the corner pocket. Still needs good cueing for this. Let's just come maybe a little bit too far for the blue. Struck that nicely, full of confidence. His cue driving through that cue ball in a straight line. Now he may have the blue in the corner, yeah. But I think he's feeling good at this point. So he's opted for the green instead. Doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball here, just making sure of the pot. Does have 2 reds in the top half of the table. It'll be very difficult for him not to land on either of those. Just needs to make sure of this green.
Wow, it's all happening. The red now, Michael, to the middle is a comeback. He has to start break building, and I feel Thor is slowing down his pace now. He knows he's got to get this red. He knows he's got to start break building, and the comeback is on this red. He's missed it, and he's opened the pack, and that is another opportunity gone as we watch Amir come to the table. As you see in the replay, the cue ball jumped, Michael.
Yeah, he was slightly digging down into that. I mean, everything that could possibly go wrong for Rory is happening before his eyes, before our eyes. And it just seems like both players are just striking the cue ball a little bit too hard. Seems to be a lot of tension in both their arms. Again, with Amir on that green, lifting his head as he strikes the cue ball that we've seen earlier in this match. But you know, if Amir gets presented with chances like this for the rest of this match, we're only going to see one winner here. But yeah, very, very careless there from Thor. I'm not quite sure what he was trying there with the red. Looked like he was stunning down for the black. But now we see an excellent opportunity for this match to go 4-0. And Amir will be welcoming these chances with open arms, no doubt.
We saw a glimpse of the trophy there in the background. All week these players have battled to get into the final. Group stages, qualifying stages. They've done an incredible journey to get here. And all of a sudden, it's all on this match now. Best of 9. Amir is so focused. All of a sudden, Michael, he's starting to get his game back. Look at the focus on the replay. He hasn't moved, Michael. And that's what I've talked about earlier. All of a sudden, he's got his game back. He's okay.
Yes, that was a nice controlled cannon there into the reds. Always knowing that he's going to be on this.
He's missed it. He's missed it.
That was very, very unexpected there. I think he was digging down too much, maybe flicked a little bit aside and pushed the cube off course. But you can see how much that means to him by his reaction. He knowing that was an excellent chance that's gone running, but still it's not over. Thor, he's not looked settled at all in this match. He's had some great opportunities to score. He just hasn't taken them, and these reds are not easy. He'll need to be working them. Well, he just needs to remain calm, stay focused. I think one shot at a time.
Yes, I am early to say this as we watch the replay. The comeback is here. He cannot afford a miss. He's got the angle, Mike, to go into the pack or go up above the blue. Do you feel going into the pack is the right shot?
I don't think it'll be a hard strike this. He just needs to cannon this red perfect. He's just caught it maybe a little bit too thin. May still be on it. He wanted to catch that red a little bit more fuller in the face to remain on the red just to the left of that red. But no, it looks like he's still fine on this.
Well, all of a sudden, the Malaysia fans all over the world, your young man has been given a golden opportunity. Stay with us. The comeback is on. Oh, he hasn't come out there nice, Mike.
No, he's just played that, left that a little bit too short. He still does have this bottom red, but I mean he's going to be opening every ball. He needs to make sure of this pot. The cue ball should roll through for the black into the opposite corner. And he's taken that very, very well considering the circumstances. And now this frame is looking very much in favour of Thor.
We won't say that too early, Michael, because I'm a great believer in drama, and we've seen it already. As we watch the scores now, taking a lead, but cueing beautiful. This, Michael, in the match, is the best I've seen him play. He slowed down his pace as we watch the replay. He's cueing perfect. So smooth and relaxed. And this is a golden opportunity to get this frame. Yeah,
he's looking like a brand new player out there. He's looking focused, determined. He's been sat in his chair watching Amir make that frame-winning break in frame 3.
Mike.
I think the wheels have fallen off completely now. That is a cruel miss from Thor. And he opened up everything perfectly there. And now it's Amir who's did all the hard work there and developed the reds perfectly, and just that one shot he needed to go right, it's all gone wrong, and now Amir is looking like a clear frame 4 favourite. And I must say a favourite for the match.
I feel so sorry for Thor. He looked in control of the frame. And why did he take the pink on, Michael? He had the black available. He just felt comfortable to go into the middle pocket, but that middle pocket is haunted every player on the TV table. And all of a sudden, we've seen it again. As Amir is running away now, very close, but still drama in this game. Still a long way to go.
No, I think he played the right shot there on the pink. It was maybe just focusing he's 3-0 down and he's on a frame winning break. The pressure is on him. It's very easy to say, that was an easy shot, he's missed it, but you need to take into account the outside aspects of, this is a final. He's trying to get his first frame on the board, and he's just chasing. He's found himself chasing since frame 1. He's just too dead, but that was very unlucky. He definitely played the right shot for me in my eyes, the positive one. Opened up those the reds, but it's Amir who's going to be cleaning this table up.
Absolutely right there, Michael. Nothing's easy on this table. You've got a nice crowd, broadcasted all over the world. And all of a sudden, Amir has got this frame. As we watch the blue go into the middle, prime position. I believed, Michael, a comeback was there. I do like to see comebacks in matches.
Yeah, I think all of us wanted to see Thor make a clearance there and just show something to Amir to let him know that he's still in the building and very much in this match. But that was a very unforgivable miss, especially with where the Reds were situated. We've seen him miss a few balls into the middle of this match. It hasn't just been every pocket. I've noticed more that it's been the middles that he's been struggling with today. I don't know if it's the pressure or what's getting to him, but he has enough experience. I didn't think pressure was something that entered his mind. He's a very cool character and a lovely guy, also a fantastic snooker player, and it's just a shame that he hasn't showcased that so far in this final. But again, it's not over until it's over.
Yes, he's a wonderful person. I've known both of these players over the years. But I feel, Michael, there is somewhere he has to dig deep to make a comeback. But this frame's not over, Michael. I'm just looking at the 17 ahead, 35 remaining. And we have seen human error creep in.
Someone in the crowd just slightly caught his eye. As we approach, the referee gives them a warning, whatever is happening there. But Amir will just be needing blue, yellow and green. just come a little bit too far on this yellow. Again, a few times in this match, these players are just striking the ball a little bit too firm. They're not really cueing it. They're not getting the right touch. Just anything is happening in this match, and it's mainly down to the fact that they're just striking the ball too hard, losing control of their cue ball, and that's something you need in this match. Unfortunately, you need a good cue ball in snooker. Otherwise, the games just go on, and there's always a twist and a turn.
Yes, a containing yellow, to be fair. We see the beautiful trophy. And right now, as we watch the green go in, one hand is on the trophy.
So with that green disappearing, as you can see, 27 the difference with 22 on the table. Thor will be needing 2 snookers to have a chance at putting his first frame on the board. But the way this match is going, I'm only seeing one winner, and sadly it's looking in the way of a repeat of yesterday's semi-final with Amir dominating.
Where's the white? It's always destined to go into the middle. We saw it. If you just joined us, we saw the white knock on the middle pocket on a few occasions. The door is open on this occasion.
Yeah, that's very unlucky there from Thor. Had the right idea, didn't have too much of the brown to play with there. Just played the only shot he could see, and it was very unfortunate for the cue ball to be disappearing into the middle. So now the 2 snookers required now becomes 3. And the job's just got a little bit more difficult as Thor calculates the amount of snookers required. But it's not looking good from what we've seen so far.
With the black tied up with the cushion, Michael, it's going to be very difficult to get snookers. How difficult is this, Michael, to get the cue ball in behind the pink? Oh, actually, there is a shot here, Michael. He might be able to kiss the blue into the black here, and go in behind the pink. I'm not too sure if that's a good option. He's tried it.
Now Thor may be seeing himself snookered behind the pink himself.
Where's the white? Oh. Where's the white? Very close.
Yeah, sorry, I think I got the scores wrong earlier. I think it's only 23 the difference now, so 1 foul on the blue, if he is to get it, would allow Thor to tie the match. He only really has the pink to work with here.
And I'm afraid that is not a good shot. Stay tuned for frame number
4. Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. The host nation, Qatar Doha, played at Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. The official table is the Iraqi Classic M1. Welcome, Michael. And how do you feel about it so far?
Yes, I don't actually think this scoreline is justified how this match has gone. It was a very, very scrappy opening 2 frames. Both players had a number of chances to get ahead, and it was Amir who came out on top in the end, just cleaning up basically the pieces that Rory had left for him. We showed some signs of how he played in yesterday's semi-final during frame 3 with a nice 90 break, and we've just seen him take another scrappy opener. You know, Thor had a fantastic opportunity with a pink to the middle, opening up the frame for him to get his first frame on the board, but that went wrong, and Amir was there to pick up the pieces, finished the frame off well there. And as we see in the beginning of frame 5, Amir's played a loose safety shot, given Thor a fantastic opportunity to get some points on the board, gain an early lead, and he doesn't need to play, you know, mind-blowing snooker where he, you know, one visit stuff, you know, 80, of course they're nice to have the 70, 80 and 90 breaks, but just get a 40, 50 point lead, keep it nice and tight, make Amir work for it, and he should be fine. And you know, I'd like to see some fight in Thor in this frame. I don't want to see him miss careless shots and just give up too early, because the longer this match goes on, the harder it is going to be for Amir to secure that 5th frame, and Thor will know that, so he'll be doing everything he can to make life hard for Amir.
Michael, do you feel what I'm just seeing here of a comeback? Because Thor is relaxed, he's got nothing to lose, he's going in, he's doing, as we watch the replays, hit that absolutely perfect, and this will help his game, and we will see the best right now for a comeback.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, now these previous 2 shots, they're probably the softest shots I've seen him hit all match. So now maybe with his back against the wall, you know, he's got nothing to lose, he's maybe just relaxing and just playing his game, what he should have been doing from the frame 1. But we'll see how this pans out. He's got a nice selection of reds around the black, just needs to clear them to make it a lot easier for the break to get higher and higher. But this is the most relaxed I've seen him so far in this match. Wouldn't you agree, Paul?
100%. I've commentated on many matches before, and over the years I've seen him play, and his ability, he's a machine when he's playing like this. But it's that misfortune what creeps in. And we've seen it again. Amir will be so relieved to see that happen, because he was back. So there's so much in this game. What a shot, Michael. To do that, to get that cue ball there and get it safe. What a shot.
Yeah, it was a great safety shot there by Thor, considering the situation, but he'll be very, very disappointed he hasn't scored more in that visit. And personally, he shouldn't have been anywhere near that red that he ended up snookering himself on, and he was forced to play. He still had the red to the left of the black, just needed to leave himself. He just needs to play for options. It just seems like he's playing singular reds, putting all his eggs into one basket. He just needs to just be a bit more cautious about his positional play. Just read the table a little bit better, make a plan, stick to it. But again, when things are not going right for you, they're not going right, and you know, Thor will be thinking the world's out to get him today, the way the balls have fallen.
What a shot. How did he pop that as we watch a replay? Because he's missed them, and all of a sudden he pots it. And he's back in control. So destiny to get this frame is there.
Yeah, that was an excellently struck opening red there from Thor. It was a clever shot. He left his cue ball in a place where he wouldn't be leaving anything on for Amir. Again, I just hope it's not too little too late, because he is looking and he's cueing very, very well at this point. He's just fallen a little bit short on the blue, so we'll be playing for one of these loose 2 reds. Now there's a change in his body language. He's looking more relaxed and his cue's going right through the ball.
This long red we've seen miss time and time again. Stay with us for the comeback. He's got it, Michael, and what a shot. That has to go down as one of his best shots in the match, considering he's missed them. But all of a sudden, Michael, the destiny of a comeback is so close.
I fully agree. He's looking more relaxed, like a different player here. And you know, this game is far from over. And Amir will be sitting there in his chair watching Thor's body language, the way he's cueing, and he'll definitely notice a change. But still a lot of work in this frame to be done. He's got tricky red to the middle. We've seen him miss a few of these today.
He's got it, Michael. As we see the replay, what a shot. The tremendous pressure. And he made it look so easy as he missed the pink in the last frame and lost the frame. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was excellent cueing from Thor there, and he's just spotted the red just to the top of the pack. I think it passes into the pocket. And he'll probably be trying to leave himself an angle on the pink to develop the reds from the back of this shot. Playing up for the colour. Yeah, this is probably the right shot he's played there. He's got a lovely angle here now on the yellow. Just needs to come one cushion into the back of the reds. He should be on something. Doesn't need to hit this too hard.
He's done it, Mike. Where's the reds? He's okay. He's got the red to the corner. But I would like to say this, Michael. We are witnessing, if you've just joined us, stay with us, a massive comeback. No! He's missed it, Michael. Dear of him.
Yes, that is devastating. I think he was a lot straighter on that shot than what we thought, and he was just trying to force the cue off from the cushion. It was very, very close. That red rattled in the jaws a number of times.
Michael, 16 minutes and 45 seconds we saw at the time there of Amir's last shot.
Yeah, now, depending on how Amir's feeling, he probably won't even notice that time. It's been that long since his last pot. The only thing he'll be focused on is this potential title winning contribution. Just carefully working out the pattern in which to take the balls. Doesn't need to take too many high value colours. The balls are all there. There's only one fairly tricky red, which is on the black cushion, which could potentially go wrong for him. But the way he's feeling, I think he'll be fancying this clearance and lifting the trophy.
Well, there's so much drama right now as we watch Amir. Thor's got a bit of a lead. Only a human error can stop Amir from clinching this frame in the match. Will it happen? Stay tuned.
Yeah, I think with that pink going back on its spot now, it's kind of just made things slightly awkward for him. He will need to make a cannon now, possibly off from the black. He needs to leave himself nice and low on this black to get a 4-ball cannon on the pink in order to leave himself on the 2 reds to the right of the pink. And it's a big shot coming up now.
Michael,
That looks perfect.
is this the opportunity Amir needs to become the champion and back-to-back champion? Is this the shot? He's gone through the gap. He's gone through the gap. Unbelievable.
Yes, he's in complete disbelief there as he's just checking the size of the gap where he's fit the cue ball through. I've been known to do that a couple of times myself when I'm shots, but to be honest, again, it wasn't a great cannon. He needed to catch that pink full in the face, and he definitely would have been on 2, possibly all 3 of those opening reds. Now he's left himself a shot to nothing.
But he's left it.
He's been very, very fortunate there with that, where the cube was positioned. Now, and this is not easy for Thor.
He's got to hit it. What a shot.
Yeah, he'll be very, very happy with how that's turned out. I think both players will be feeling mixed emotions about how this frame's gone. They've both had clear opportunities to contribute with a frame-winning break. Amir will be looking to get this cue ball in behind the green. Again. Doesn't want to catch it.
I do stay biased in all the matches, but on this occasion, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to see Thor win 1 or 2 games. He deserves to win 1 or 2 as we watch a beautiful shot. Look at the red on the replay in the heart of the pocket. For all you Thor fans, let's hope he wins this game. Well, he likes the middle pocket. He knows he can't hit it hard. He's come down too far as we watch the replay. He will be disappointed. But stay with us. Thor is still in this match. Clever thinking. Michael, look at the key ball. The blue. And the pink.
Yeah, it was a very, very smart play there by Thor. Showing his experience in match play. He's commanding a strong lead here. Nice 34-point advantage with 43 remaining, as we see there on the screen. And he'll be doing his utmost best to disturb this table and take every colour off that spot if possible. He's just laid a clever little shot there, a little snooker. And I think that pink is blocking the one cushion escape for that red into the middle. Ooh.
And that good fortune has arrived for Amir. He's hit the jaw there. That will not help for. He didn't want that. He wanted to keep distance. But where's the... He's okay. For a minute then... Michael, what a shot that is. But for a minute then, I thought he was going to pot the red.
Yeah, it looked like... I'm not sure if that white's just drifted in a bit too far behind the black there. I don't think he can see the part of the red that he's looking for, which is the thin edge, just to play the up and down safety shot. So he's going to be using cushions and just playing a containing safety base.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. Where's the white? But he's okay with the white, but it will be a foul and a miss. As we watch the replay, he only just missed it, Michael.
Yes, and he's been fortunate. He hasn't left the free ball here, so I imagine we'll see the balls being replaced as Amir points to the spot where the cue ball once laid.
And what I like, Michael, is the point system. Thor is in front. There's lots of life left in this game. However, he has to hit this red. Because can he see the other one, Michael? I'm not too sure from this camera angle.
It doesn't look like it. I think he's actually snookered on the shot. He's played an excellent escape.
But where's the red gone? Where's the red? And all of a sudden, still a long way to go because of the blue and the pink. But right now, Michael, he's got the angle from the green to open the red and the blue. He's missed it. So there's still more drama in this frame. And I don't think, Michael, he's snookered him. I think he can hit that. He can just see the red from this camera angle. And all of a sudden, maybe the way he's presenting himself... Oh, he can pot it, Michael. He's got it. Now, all he has to do... we watch the replay, is find a colour and get some more points. But the safety he's put into play, very clever, Michael. 27 ahead, 27 remaining, so it will be a black ball game, but still a long way to go. He's missed it. He's missed it on the way back as well. Clever shot there by Amir. Oh, what a shot. Fantastic. Struggling on the safety, that one, Michael.
Yeah, he just slipped past that black there on the attempted snooker, and this is exactly the position that Thor wants to be in. He knows he may have the slightly stronger safety game, and he won't be he'll be making Amir fight for this trophy.
Clever shot there. So as you can see, Mike, the comeback is very close, and to all the fans around the world.
Yeah, Thor will not like to see that yellow coming back up the table towards the white. It's given Amir a slight advantage in this safety exchange. Amir does need one snooker to tie. He looks like he's played this very, very well. That's an excellent shot there.
He has to hit it. He can't afford to miss it. He's missed it because he's left it on, and he's hit the pink. And I got a feeling that's a free ball, Michael.
That is potentially the worst scenario that could have happened for Thor there. Amir only needed one 4-point snooker for the tie, but now he's striking the pink. Amir's been awarded with 6 points and a free ball, so a potential extra 2 points. And now he doesn't need any more snookers. He can win this match from this visit.
Michael, what's Amir playing here? Because he can't snooker in behind the pink.
No, it looks like he's trying to take this pink on into the middle. It must go past the yellow. Just wants to...
Ah! It's gone in and out of the pocket!
See, I think that's where a lack of experience comes. I think from that position, you either put Thor back in from that position, in a snooker position, or even bring the blue back out from the cushion and just play safety. That probably would have been the choice that I would have gone for myself. And now he's just... Thor will be very, very happy to be back in to secure his first frame. I just hope it's not a little too late, as Amir now does need 2 snookers to tie with this brown. But I imagine we won't be seeing Amir come back to the table should this brown go in.
Beautiful. To all the fans around the world, Thor is on a comeback. But wait a minute. What a safety shot that is. But the blue has creeped down. Michael, this is missable. He's missed it.
Yes, I'm just worried because there's still 29 different. I think Amir still needs another 3 snookers. He's really desperate for this whitewash. He doesn't want to give Rory any confidence at all, even when the frame is still one. Well, this black's position, if he can keep getting Thor in behind there they're going to be very, very tough to escape from. But I think this, I think Thor's done enough for this frame. We should be seeing this match go to a 4-1.
He's done it.
Disappearing.
I'm so excited to see Thor get this frame. He's been all the way through the tournament. He's won a frame in the final. Stay with us and get ready for a Thor comeback very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the QMB Asian Snooker Championships. What a comeback, Michael. I know it's only one frame, but there's always a turning point in any sport. What do you think of it so far, Michael?
Yeah, this final's shaping up to be fairly interesting. I mean, Amir's dominated this match. No, not through sheer great snooker playing, but it's just that Thor's taking his time to settle into this match. He was presented with many opportunities early on. Just couldn't quite grasp them. There was just a bit too much tension out there, and Amir was just there simply to pick up the pieces left by Thor. But as we've seen in that previous frame just now, Thor is probably looking the most settled that I've seen him so far in this match. I'm just hoping it's not too little too late.
Well, it's never too late as we watch Thor take this red to the corner. But where's it going to... It's okay. He knew that there was going to be safety in mind as well. As we watch the replay, that tells me, Michael, he's not afraid to go for the long shots. And psychologically, could he put a little bit of doubt in Amir's mind that he's back? And could that rock Amir? And where's the red? Well, the good fortune arrived there. And it's not over. And if you've just joined us, Qatar Billiard Federation have joined forces with one of the biggest TV companies in the Middle East, Outcast, and we are broadcasting all over the world.
Yes, this is going to be a very, very important frame for both players. Obviously, Amir just needs the one last frame to take the title home. However, if Thor can dig deep, produce another frame-winning performance, we may see a few cracks appear in Amir's confidence, but he's still very much in control of this match. Again, he doesn't need to push the boat out, he just needs to keep it tight, play smart snooker and just make Thor work for it.
Well, for that safety shot, Michael, I'm going to have to say it, it's one of the best safety shots in the match, because not only has he got to get it safe, he's got to be careful he doesn't leave a red on.
Yeah, the reds are wide open here, so any mistake here, he's played an interesting shot there actually. He's played it very, very well actually. It's probably the only position on the table where he could have left it safe from that position. But I imagine we'll see Thor bring this red back down the table towards the other reds, or he's going for it, looks like. This goes into the yellow pocket. It's a big shot to take on at this point in the match. It's all or nothing for me at this point.
He's missed it. That was the golden opportunity as we watch the replay. The comeback was almost there, but right now, with the pink and the black, Michael, tied up, it's not going to be easy to get a big break.
No, you're right there, Paul. The pink and the black are tied up. However, there are enough reds in the open. He can just work the blue and the bulk colours from these reds. He'll only be leaving... There's only really 3 reds that are tied up at the moment, but by that point he would be leading the frame by quite a lot. Now every shot is just going to be a big shot. He just needs to stay composed, remember his practice, what he's been working on for this moment.
As you see the replay, he almost caught the jaw there, but it went in nevertheless. But I haven't seen any major drama from Amir. Yes, he's made mistakes and human errors, which you do for a final. But all of a sudden his pace has slowed down as we watch the red go into the corner and nicely on the blue. The reds are nicely open, Michael.
Yeah, no, he's very much in control here. Again, he's fallen the wrong side of the blue. There's a wide enough gap in the bulk area for him to bring the white up and down the table. And he does have a selection of reds there. It's almost impossible not to land position. As you see, he's on the red perfectly to the middle. Doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball here.
One thing I like about Amir, I've watched him over the years and commentated on his finals and many matches. He's got an end game, and it's called consistency end game. He sees the finishing line and he does something very special. He knows how to break build under pressure. He will slow down his speed and the way he's thinking, shut down everything around him and focus on break building. And that is his key to success, to be crowned 2023 Asian Snooker Champion. However, on this occasion, with the pink and the black tied up, the blue has to be used to get the break building, and unforced errors have to stop, and he needs to believe in himself, and that's the only way he can get the title, because if he loses this frame, he will be devastated and he could be shell-shocked and all things could happen. So this will be the hardest break I've ever seen on the TV table play to get break building going, because he's got to use the blue virtually every time. Stay tuned.
Yes, we've just seen him fall a bit short on the blue there, and he's needing to leave himself a testing long red now. Under normal circumstances, I think this red would be no problem for him. But yeah, he's cued that very, very well. He's seeing the finishing line. He's very focused. He's not being nothing's phasing him at this point. He's got the perfect angle to come back down for the Reds to finish this match off.
And I also like to say, well done to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. They've got an incredible future ahead of them, with many tournaments coming to Qatar. And congratulations to all the media team. The match isn't over, but I'm explaining that Qatar Billiard Federation have got a fantastic media team now, and they've joined forces with one of the biggest TV companies in the Middle East, which is Alcast, and the matches are brought to you not only on YouTube, they're brought to you on national TV, and it's broadcasted all over the world, and millions are watching. So well done to Qatar Billiard Federation. As we watch the replay, Amir is starting to run away with this frame. Still a lot of life in it, but as you can see, his break building has been very small because of the pink and the black tied up. But what a fantastic break, Mike.
Yes, he's taken these very, very well, considering he's had a lack of colours to go for. You know, this is the kind of situation that he would be practicing with back home in Iran. I'm sure he's got lots of supporters here tuning in, following his tournament from the very first match. He's looking like the much stronger player, but this kind of situation, most players would force themselves to just play for one or two colours, so this won't be anything strange to him. So he's looking prepared. He's looking to. It's probably the most focused I've seen him look in this match so far. He'll be looking to see this match out. He doesn't want Thor coming back to the table. As you pointed out, his break's not too high, as he's been using the lower valued colours. But if he can just get onto this red he was just looking at now, if he can get on that will clear a path for the pink into the other corner, and then he could actually see this match out, hopefully in this visit for him.
Well, he's played that, and I'm going to call it one of the best shots he's played in the tournament. It's a formality blue, but under tremendous pressure, he has played supreme. He's kept everything according to the book of his game. Don't give away anything easy. The title's mine. I'm going to build up some points, and it's going to be very hard to come back. He's going to leave all the reds and the black down there tied up, but right now that trophy behind him is looking closer to going home for the reigning champion, Amir. And I'd also like to say thank you very much to you, Michael. I know it's 43 ahead and 83 remaining. Still a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, he's missed it. Unbelievable scenes. Stay with us. How did he miss that? And the answer is the focus. He didn't play it right. He can't believe it. Michael.
Yeah, no, that was an excellent break up until that point. I think he just, with that pink disappearing, he just caught a glimpse of the finishing line, maybe just lost focus slightly. But up until that point, it was probably one of the breaks of the tournament so far, with just the lack of options he had with his colours. And again, he'll be very pleased to see that miss by Thor. And I've got a feeling this red does pass into the yellow pocket, as we've just seen on the screen there. So we'll be having a go at this. I feel like this could be the ball that wins the tournament and helps him retain his title as Asian champion. But like you said, Paul, earlier, you know, it's been a team effort for everybody for this event. It's been hugely successful. A huge thank you to all the sponsors and the teams that have come together and worked hard to make this event a success. Again, we're not closing out the show because there's still anything can happen in this match from what we've seen, but it was a fantastic opening red, and Amir is back in the driving seat for this frame. Just needs 2 reds and 2 pinks to leave Thor needing a snooker's required phase, so he will be remaining very composed here. Just double checking, triple checking every shot. And he is 4 shots away potentially for becoming the Asian snooker champion of 2023.
And I've had some very special guests joining me over the week. Mike Russell, Costa, and of course you, Michael. And well done to all the crew. It's been a fantastic journey coming in every day to watch the snooker, and it's been an honour to do the commentary once again for the final. 56 ahead, 67 remaining. This red, ladies and gentlemen, is very close to be crowned the champion. And in the meantime, thank you to Qatar Billiard Federation for once again giving me the opportunity to do the commentary all the way through on this journey to the final. As we watch now Amir take the pink to close the game out. He knows that this pink will crown him back to... Oh, he's going for the blue. It's okay, so he's keeping it safe. He knows now that this frame to be crowned back to back 2023 QMB Asian snooker champion. He's kept it very tight. 62 plays 0. This is going to be very difficult for Thor to come back.
Yes, the only saving grace here, Thor does have a shot. He can clip this red onto the two reds and the black, and that will actually push the black over the corner pocket. And that is only the glimmer of hope that he has for. Always call that way too thick. I think that may be Thor's last shot of this year's championship. He has, I believe, he's left this red over the corner. Does look tight. But Amir's down quickly. It must pass. And with that red disappearing, I think we'll see the handshake.
Ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen, your champion, Amir, 2023. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, Michael.